I marked my students' exams last night and I've had some dreams about some of the mistakes I saw. I really want to share them with you right now.
Well, look at that. Okay, this is a famous mistake, isn't it? -2 times by 1 is not +2, and unfortunately it led to the loss of a mark. So, Mr. Alex, be careful. Oops. Mr. Finn, when you have brackets within brackets, as we have here, I really think it would be much better, aesthetically at least, if you had square brackets on the outside. It just looks so much more neat and tidy and easy to follow. It would be so much better, Mr. Chester, if you didn't write your Z's like 2's. In fact, if I were you, I'd cross my Z to make it different from 2. And here you've got a classic example where it just looks very muddled and unmeaningful. Here, although the maths is very good, it's very hard to follow. It's too compact. Space it out. Use some English words, perhaps. Communicate with the person who's reading your work. I did persevere, and it's all very good maths, but you need to make it easier on the eye of the examiner. Mr. Dom, this was a very good exam that you've done, but this made me a little bit nervous because you've got the correct answer, but where's it come from? I can't believe anyone's done that in their head. So if you've done that on a rough piece of working or something like that, I need to see it. Okay? Certainly, you need to show where these numbers have come from. Obviously, we will go through this bonus question later on in class, but just generally, do you remember when we were talking about multiplying complex numbers? We said that we added the angles and multiplied the modulus, the length of the complex number, its absolute value, I mean. So, if you're multiplying, you're adding angles. So if you divide, you're taking away angles. And if you remembered that, then you would know that we've got two half lines coming out of 2 and 8, and they always meet at 90 degrees. And if you can think back to your GCSE days, and you might remember the circle theorem, that all the triangles, all right-angled triangles, are in a semicircle, aren't they? And that meant that we actually had very little work to do to work out the radius for any length of a complex number coming out of 5, because you'll see that the halfway point between 2 and 8 is 5, and so the answer was simply, this is a semicircle with radius 3.
Okay, that's it for today. I look forward to solving some more of my students' problems next week.